party was nice, the party was pumping.
Hey guys, how's it going here? Let's take a look at what's going on in the new STEM room. Head on in. So this room looked completely different before. You can see the before photos completely changed now to what it is, and it's still under construction. So right now we're looking at this new redesigned space that is going to be open and available for use for the building. It's primarily the STEM students, but also when we get new fabrication equipment in, all the students can come in and use this space. So imagine it completely finished here. We've repainted all the walls. We have created these brand new column structures here with benchtop seating. This will be updated as well for you for a focal area. We're going to have our desks in this area here. Mr. Mattis and I have hung that projector screen. We have a new projector. It's actually right here going up any day now. So we have that set up, as well as creating a brand new virtual reality space inside this back room. So our window here allows us to see back inside this room, and it's going to be outfitted with all of our VR welding equipment and other VR simulations. So we had Thompson Electric in. Shout out to Thompson. Thank you guys so much for donating the work done here with all of the new electrical outlets in this room. So those wrap all the way around. We're going to have the floor redone in here as well, so we'll insert some photos of that finished floor, and it's going to be a VR lab space in this room, which is really cool. So the school has been gracious enough to let us work on this project, to take this on. Yes, we had to move some schedules around. Thank you to Student Council for being cooperative and moving down to the library into that big open space. And then also the administration for helping move the study halls out of here so that we can redefine this space into a new fabrication center for Stow-Munroe Falls High School.
My name is Mr. Mattis. I am the tech ed teacher here. I'm mostly in the room next door. I am the Woods 1 and Advanced Woodworking teacher, but I also teach STEM, and what we're trying to do in this room here is to make it the IMPE/STEM room. And if you can, obviously looking around the room, our main focus is to take what was the original student council room and just kind of update it to what we're trying to do now. We obviously painted the walls. We're making some tables, high top tables over here for kids to sit at. Our main focus is to have the front area as the STEM lab, and then this back area here is like a metals welding IMPE lab as well. But really, as far as the student impact, it's going to help us out two ways. You can obviously see the kids right now are working in here, so they're actually learning things as we're updating this room. But it's also going to benefit us next year when everything is finished and we can use this as a classroom. So administration was great. They're supporting us and helping us buy some supplies, and we're trying to make this as nice as we can and just update another classroom here at the high school.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Christopher, and I do a lot of travel here at Stow High School with the students. This year, in about 40 days, myself and several other teachers, Miss Brewer, Senora Castillo, Mrs. Polifrone, we are going with about 60 students to Europe for 17 days. We will be visiting the Netherlands, Germany, Austria, Switzerland, Italy, France, England, and Scotland while we were there for those 17 days. I've been doing trips since 2015. That was my first trip. And we do them every other year. So we do them in the odd years. So I did 2015, Senora Castillo did 2017, and then we've done 19 because of COVID. We had to hold off. And I have trips planned for 2027 and 2029 as well. 2027 is going to be Greece, Italy, and Spain. And 2029 is going to be Eastern Europe. For this year, for our trip this year, we'll be seeing Amsterdam, We'll be seeing Heidelberg and Munich in Germany. So we'll see a big castle in Heidelberg. We will visit the surfing place in Munich. In Munich, they have a surfing place where you surf in the river, which is really cool. We'll be visiting a palace while in Munich. Munich was the home of Hitler, so we will see some World War II things while we were there. In Italy, we will see Venice and Verona. Verona is where Juliet's balcony is from in Romeo and Juliet, so we can visit that. Switzerland is one of my favorites. So we take a nice little cruise across Lake Lucerne. We get to go up to the top of Mount Pilatus, which is 7,000 feet up. I've done that before. We go in June, so it's summertime. But the last time we were there, we got to have some students have a snowball fight at the top of the mountain because there's still snow up there in June.
Hello, my name is Isaac Castillo. I'm attending the 2025 Europe trip. My favorite country during the Europe trip will be the UK. I'm excited about it because I love London and I love all the architecture they have there and all of the cultural stuff that we can attend. I'm most looking forward to just seeing all the different cultures and really getting the experience of what Europe is.
The USC Ice Bucket Challenge is a way to promote mental health and can bring people together. Tracing back to 2014, people of all ages were using the Ice Bucket Challenge to promote ALS. Now it's resurfacing as a mental health awareness advocate. People all over the country, even in our own community, have been participating in the Ice Bucket Challenge. It symbolizes being able to step out of your comfort zone and to raise awareness about the internal battles many may face. Mental health is something everyone has struggled with at some point. Recognizing and accepting this as a community can and will make a difference. I'm scared, just do it! Ow!
Hi, I'm Sally Dean. I am the mental health counselor here at Stow High School, and mental health is my passion. Working here at the school, I know how very important it is to recognize that everybody struggles with something, that we shouldn't judge other people because we all have our own issues that we may have to deal with, and mental health is real. One of the most important things we can do is become more aware of what mental health struggles can look like, how to get help for people if they need help, and reduce the stigma by doing things like the Ice Bucket Challenge or having conversations in classrooms about mental health. It really goes a long way towards saying, like, this is just a normal part of life. Mental health is health, and I think it's important to deal with it that way.
My name is Parker Hurst, and my summer job is being a server at SYB Hall.
Hi, I'm Jasmine Coleman, and I'm going to be a summer camp counselor at Talmadge Recreation Center.
Hi, my name is Maddie, and I have a summer job at Alta.
Hi, I'm Stella Haynes, and during the summer, I'll be working at Good Grief, which is a breakfast brunch place where I serve people and make burritos and different food.
I'm Aaron, and I work at B&K Root Beer. It's on Mineral Falls Road, and it's mainly a fast food place. We serve burgers, hot dogs, french fries, stuff like that. And over the summer, I've been doing food service at the Talmadge Rec Center pool. So I'm going to be working there this summer.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Burmeister. I work in the main office here at Stow-Munroe High School. During the summer, I do work. I work here at the high school. There are a couple secretaries and Mrs. Murray that all work all year long. So it's Mrs. Seedor, Mrs. Burmeister, Mrs. Bivens, and Mrs. Rossman. We all work 12 months. During that time, I do the master schedule where all your classes are scheduled to teachers. And I do summer school. And I do all the financing for the school. So that all takes quite a bit of time. So that's what I do this summer.
School, and I'm a scooper for handles.
Hi, I'm Mr. Skelza. During the summer, I work at Silver Lake Boathouse, taking care of the people down there and making sure they get their boats and they have a pleasant experience.
Hello, I'm Cecilia Majoris. I'm an intervention specialist here at Stow-Munroe Falls High School, and this is my 3rd year here. For the past couple years, I have done extended school years here, where some of my kiddos and some of the middle school kiddos come here during the summer and work on some academics. Another thing I do is I work at Parks and Rec as a summer camp counselor. I've done this since I was in college. Oh, it's been years. Now I just sub. So I do it on the side, and a lot of times I sub on Fridays for the field trips, and we go to various places. And it's normally the zoo or the water park, and it's just so much fun because I normally get paid to go to cool places. So, yeah.
Hi, I'm Carter. I'm in 10th grade, and I work at Target as a car attendant. I'm at guest service right now. I just do returns and make sure everyone's happy.
The popular video game known as Minecraft was a huge success when it came out in 2011 because of the unique mix of free gameplay and active player community.
Minecraft quickly rose to fame and is now one of the top 5 most popular games worldwide, with 300 million copies of the game being sold.
Due to this video game being a huge success, this was a perfect project for the film industry.
The Minecraft movie was published to the world April 4th, 2025 in theaters everywhere. Theaters soon became filled with Minecraft fans and even non-Minecraft fans to see the production.
The first day of the Minecraft movie being out, it broke the record for being the biggest video game movie.
People were also thrilled to see Jack Black play Steve in this record-breaking movie. Let's see how people felt about watching the movie.
Thought it was pretty good, it was a good movie. Most of the jokes landed and it leaned into the cheesiness of the bits, One of my favorite parts was towards the end where it was the leader and Kate and Steve kept slapping the knife away.
My thoughts on the Minecraft movie is it was a pretty bad movie, not gonna lie. But it was I don't know, it was fun because of the viewing experience, people throwing popcorn everywhere and stuff like that. It was a fun movie to go watch, but it was a bad movie to actually pay attention to. My favorite part is of course probably actually the lava chicken one. It's these lava chickens, basically that one. That's my favorite part.
My thoughts on the Minecraft movie are that it's pretty good. It's a very simple movie, but I thought that it was serviceable. It was fun to watch. My favorite part personally was when Jack Black said, "First we mine, then we craft. Let's Minecraft!"
After hearing people talk about this worldwide sensation, the Minecraft movie was still a world success and people everywhere seemed to enjoy it.
Chicken jockey!
When I think of the senior class, I hate to say the COVID word, but that I think is the biggest thing. This group kind of went through COVID and I think was the first class to kind of overcome COVID and come back from it. And so I think their ability to reacclimate to school, to being involved, to being in the community and doing things and kind of getting back to our normal is a huge testament to just what an awesome group that they are.
Hi, I'm Adeline.
And I'm Peyton.
I would say I'm super excited and nervous for the next chapter. I'm excited for all the new things, but I'm nervous to be leaving home.
I would say I'm more excited for the next chapter since it's kind of a new, fresh start, but also you get to meet new people and just have different experiences.
Hi, I'm Zach. I'm a senior. I'm super excited to graduate and go to college, but I'm kind of sad because I'm going to be losing a bunch of my friends and we're not going to be able to hang out as much because I'm busy throughout the day and then also with work.
I've had so many great experiences with this senior class. There are just so many different students and different personalities. I love getting to know everyone individually and, all of their different strengths and quirks and things that just make them unique, I think is my favorite thing, just getting to know all of the students.
Hi, I'm Anderson Hurst. I am a member of Senior Executive Committee, and I would say just
coming into the leadership roles of the class executive committee, it has definitely helped me come more out of my shell to where I have to be just more involved throughout the school, but it also teaches you things like just interacting with businesses around us and being able to just formulate ideas and turn those into events, which I don't think I would have been able to do in the past. And it definitely helps just bringing the class together and seeing everybody come together in this last couple weeks of school. But yeah.
Hi, I'm Maggie, and my goals for next year are to make new friends, get involved, and do well in my classes.
My name's Ashton, and I'm sad that senior year is coming to an end. I'm going to miss baseball with my friends. I'm excited for prom. It's going to be a fun time, and yeah.
My name is Graham Spiegelmeyer. I'm sad that senior year is coming to an end, but I have goals for next year. I'm going into the union for carpentry, and it's just time to move on.
I'm Kylie Schneider, and the thing I'm going to miss most about high school is definitely volleyball. It's given me a huge sense of community, and I met my best friends from volleyball, and I'm really going to miss it.
I'm Brendan Morrison, and the thing I'm going to miss most that I've been involved in here at high school is definitely our arts departments, so theater, band, choir. I joined all of those pretty late, honestly. I joined all those in high school, and all the directors, Mr. Newman, Mr. Campagna, Mr. Lewis, Kaiser, and Hinman, they all made it such a smooth transition for me to really feel welcome and appreciated in that department.
What's up, guys? I'm Ryan Hoskinson.
I'm Alex Kolke.
And what I'm going to be doing next year is I'm going to be going to PIA to work on airplanes and airplane engines.
I'm going to pursue my career in the electrical trades.
Something I'm going to miss about high school is going to be sports for sure, and then probably just hanging out with friends.
Yeah, I'm going to miss sports and some of the teachers here and seeing all my friends every day.
Hello, I'm Coach Tim from Buckeye Fire, and I'm here to talk about the last 4 years that I've been coaching Ella, Casey, and Kate. They have come a long way since I've had them when they first started. They've worked really hard to get to the positions they got. 2 of them are going to college. I'm not sure if Casey's going to go play club or not. They've worked extremely hard to get to the point that they've accomplished of what they've accomplished this season, which is they qualified for nationals. They've won 3 tournaments this year and finished 2nd and 2 from all the hard work they've put in for the past 3 to 4 years. It's also been fun to see them grow as individual persons, making the correct decisions most of the time. Okay. Now with Peyton and Kylie coming on to the team this year, and the 5 girls have played together in Stowe for the last 4 years, it's really helped round this team to the point that it's gotten us where we are today. Appreciate all the hard work they put in for the past 4 years, and at the end of the season, I'm actually going to miss them. So I want to wish them the best of luck for the rest of their careers and what they decide to do with their lives, and hopefully everything goes well.
Nice!
I'm Peyton, and what I'm going to miss about the sport is honestly just the fact that this is my sport. I've created a big family with my friends on the team, but also especially the Stowe seniors. I think we've just been really close for so long, and going on the court and being competitive, but also being able to goof off and have fun is just a really big, important piece in my life, and just the connection that I've gotten from it is so important, so I'm just going to miss a little bit of everything.
Hi, I'm Kylie. J.O. and school are the 2 2 different seasons for high school volleyball players. So in the school season, you play teams against your league every couple of days, but in JO, you play every couple weeks at a tournament, which is normally out of state.
I think this year we have created a really special bond between this team. We all gel really well together, and so that led into winning as many tournaments as we did this year and just doing so well. I'm really going to miss playing with this team and my 5 best friends.
Hi, I'm Maggie. I'm the assistant coach on 18 Max Fire, and I was asked what it's like to be a setter and now coach a setter, and I just think it's really cool because I get to take what I learned and give it to her, and I've been with her since she was 15, so it's kind of nice to see how much she's grown into kind of like me. So I like it, it's fun, and it's really cool to see where she's at now.
Hi, I'm Casey. It's very bittersweet knowing that this season is coming to an end soon. I think we've all created some pretty good friendships and made a lot of good memories on and off the court. It's definitely going to be really sad playing our last game together, but I think just right now we're more focused on just making the best of these last few weeks and just giving everything we got for this team. Hi, my name is Kate, and volleyball has shaped me as a person by helping me build a strong work ethic, and what I love most about volleyball is the competitiveness and getting to play with all my friends.
Hi guys!
We're from SpongeBob the Musical, and we're here to tell you about the rehearsal process and what we love about it.
Oh yeah, so the rehearsal process, a lot of dancing.
A lot of dancing.
Yeah, a lot of
Saturdays
singing.
were dancing, and then we sung with Mr. Campagna, and then we did walking, which is where we figure out how we move with
Yes.
Miss Kaiser and Mrs. Hinman.
Yeah.
Wait,
Oh.
other way around.
We sing too. Yeah.
Oh, we sing a lot. What's your favorite song?
I kind of like BFF.
Aw, that's a good one. I like
me and
Hero is my middle name. It's us and Sandy Cheeks.
That's her. Where'd she go?
I don't know. We'll have to find her.
Squidward, it's a great day. In fact, I'd say it could be the best day ever.
You say that every day.
And it's always true. Bye, Patrick. See you in work, Squidward.
What did I do to deserve this?
Hey, hi, I'm Miss Kaiser. I'm one of the directors for the SpongeBob Musical. We had a really cool opportunity this year where we had second graders come up to see our preview show, and it was just such a delight. We had about 160 kids come up. They all got a little lei with a little QR code to buy tickets. On the backside, there was a coupon to get a free popcorn at our concession stand. I feel like that really helped our admissions, which was great, but more so, it really helped build our community. Part of the SpongeBob Musical is this big message that all are welcome here. So no matter your background, no matter your age, no matter your differences, there's a home for you in Bikini Bottom, and there's a home for you here at Stow-Munroe Falls.
Fit check! Patrick!
Ooh, okay, so I have my shorts.
Yeah.
Got whatever that is. It's purple, I think.
Crocs! Crocs! Crocs!
Oh,
Crocs!
it's pink. My
They're in
favorite
sports
color.
mode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
You do a lot of dancing. You need them to be in sports mode.
Yeah.
He's a Hawaiian shirt and pink hair.
I do. SpongeBob. Oh, look at this guy. He's so cool.
I have my suspenders, my trusty tie,
Oh, yeah.
a nice clean button up for work, and my shoes and socks.
SpongeBob, you're so spiffy.
Thank you, Patrick.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
All right, hi, I'm Mrs. Wyatt. I teach journalism 1 and 2 and sophomore English. With my journalism classes, I really enjoy the upper level journalism 2, where the kids actually work on your school newspaper, the Stow-Munroe, and that is how you say it. People say it wrong all the time and have the whole time I've been here. This is my 25th year with the newspaper and advising the newspaper, and we've had many ups and downs over the years. But I definitely enjoy it because a lot of times I get kids from the time they're sophomores, sometimes freshmen, all the way up through their senior year, so I get to see that growth. But I also really enjoy just seeing them come out of their shells and what journalism can do for them, because it's not just about writing, believe it or not. There's a ton of social skills, personal skills that they can use for when they're gone out of this building and off into the real world where they actually have to talk to people. So it's really helpful for that. And the kids do work really, really hard on the newspaper. And then this year, this is I think our 14th year that we have gone to the Ohio Scholastic Media Association, which is what we call OSMA, and that's where students are able to put individual awards in to see how they do on their pieces, but overall, as a newspaper as a whole, we get judged on that. For the last several years, we've gotten first place. So obviously that shows the dedication and hard work that the kids are doing. And they actually gave us a 3rd place rating, but we are in the process of grieving that rating because the math is not mathing on the scores. So I think we end up with a 2nd place rating this year, but we are okay with that because, again, they still work super hard, and I know next year they're gonna knock it out with another 1st place, if not all Ohio, because that's always our goal.
Hi, I'm Monica Young, and I'm the editor-in-chief of the school newspaper, the Stow-Munroe. So this year we won a lot of awards at our OSMA competition, which is the Ohio Scholastic Media Association. We won 42 individual awards, and I think 8 of them were superior, 17 excellent, and 17 honorable mentions, which is the most we've ever gotten. And we got 3rd place all around, and 3rd place for our website as well. Going into this year as editor-in-chief, I knew that we would have a really young staff, a really new staff, and so my mission was to, develop our skills so we can pick up kind of where we left off last year, but I knew it wouldn't really, reach that same standard almost, just because of how much of a change there would be. Especially like me, I was a copy editor last year, so I wasn't even in the top 3 of leadership positions. And so together we just wanted to make sure that all the new staff felt like they understood what they were doing, because I knew that as a young staff member, staff writer, my freshman year, I had no clue what I was doing. I wanted to quit immediately. So just making that transition really easy, especially with the amount of work that we had to do with so few people.
Hi, I'm Anderson Hurst. I'm the senior class president, and I'm a part of the Aeronautics Careers Academy at Stow. Right now, we're working on getting our commercial drone licenses. We are flying a first-person view drone through the high school, kind of giving guidance to the incoming freshmen on where to find the classes for our program, and just to give them a head start so they're not lost on the first day.
My name is Preston Schrock, and I'm in the Aeronautics Career Program, and today we did an exercise where I went out to the road and filmed a guide for visitors to come to Rem and Eric's room so they know where they're going. One of the challenges that I faced today was it was pretty windy outside, so my drone kept getting pushed all over the place, and it just kind of made it more difficult to level it off. We had to do it twice because it was a
meteorologist Ethan Ferrari back with another weather forecast. Appreciate you guys joining me here on Instagram, Facebook, and Spike Media. Nice conditions today for your Monday, April 28th, but things will take a big turn tomorrow as severe weather chances enter the forecast, and this could be a bit more on the elevated side than what we've been dealing with the past couple severe weather events. So this is going to be interesting. Taking a look at the weather 3 hour by hour forecast. Tomorrow afternoon, this is the snapshot at 2 to 3 p.m. Strong to severe thunderstorms pushing through. These could be in the form of supercells, producing hail, damaging winds, and maybe the possibility of an isolated tornado, which could be strong. And then we have the main round along the cold front. This one would also have all threats, but I'm definitely concerned about the damaging wind threat with this one. Thankfully, though, this cold front will push things out pretty quickly, and once that moves out, we are done with our severe weather threat, but it will pack a pretty massive punch as it moves in. The good news is your temperatures are going to be really warm. In breaks of those showers and thunderstorms, or even before them, you can get outside and enjoy the mid 70 degree temperatures. Just know it will be pretty humid and summer feeling outside. And then Wednesday, we bring in an entirely different air mass with temperatures waking up in the upper 30s. And we might even have some areas that have frost as well. So definitely want to keep an eye on that. Taking a look at your storm risk potentials, all right? Hail, possible, but it's not likely. But any severe cell that doesn't manage to get access to that real cold air aloft could potentially produce some large to very large hail. And we could be talking about that in the order of golf ball size hail or even larger. And the big threat, I think, is damaging winds. We could have gusts as high as 60, 70, even 80 miles an hour, especially along that front. And then the tornado threat is low, but like I said, the environment supports isolated tornadoes, and one of those could be on the strong side, which means F2 caliber or higher. Let's hope that doesn't happen, but we definitely have to keep an eye on it just in case. Taking a look at Storm Prediction Center's output with this, they put a very likely enhanced risk across our entire viewing area, which is definitely indicative that they are very concerned about severe weather in our area. And since we're talking about the possibility of rare, very large hail threat across northeast Ohio, we have to talk about the sizes of them, all right? Quarter size hail, 1 inch, 1.75 golf balls, and then once you get past 2 inches, that's when you start to get into pretty significant and possibly even life-threatening hail territory. All right, so with all those threats in mind, I want you guys to know, please take these preparations seriously. Protect your car, park it in the garage, or place a tarp on it to prevent severe hail damage. And ultimately, when severe weather is on your doorstep, get away from the windows to protect yourself from severe winds and hail. Like I said, those are going to be really powerful winds coming in along that front. Could cause a lot of damage, and please make sure to have a tornado action plan just in case we get a strong tornado across northeast Ohio tomorrow. Again, not entirely likely, thankfully, but the environment definitely supports it, so any storm that could go rogue, we'll have to keep an eye on. And check on your family, friends, and pets as well. That's an obvious one. Now let's take a look at your 7-day forecast. Where do we go after this? Well, we have a big cool down on Wednesday. It's going to be a big gut feel as you head outside. It's going to feel a lot cooler. But Thursday, we bring back thunderstorm chances. Some of these could be on the strong to severe side, possibly another severe weather threat we need to watch out for. And then we kind of slowly warm up as we head throughout the weekend and next week with a rainy weekend on tap. But like I said, we warm up pretty nicely next week with a big old area of high pressure, which looks to keep us dry through the long term, which could lead to some pretty sunny days in the near future. Weather 3 News meteorologist Ethan Ferrari have multiple ways of receiving alerts for the day tomorrow. I will see you in the next one.